Really. Hello, family. Thank you once again for joining. Guys, kindly write or tap in the comment section. Let's be sure whether you can hear us because there's some problem. I don't know exactly where it's coming from, and it's making us a bit stressful here. It's taking a few seconds to come live. Everything is just delaying. So, guys, kindly let us know in the chat section whether you can hear us. It's another great day. It's another exciting evening as we are just here to digest another wow moment as you saw on the flyer. So,
Sister Comfort is off. Her network must be a problem. Let's wait for her to come back. Good to have you all on. We are going to digest it today about yesterday. We are excited. We are looking forward. Hi, Sister Anita. How are you? You're muted.
I'm good, Gladys. Sorry, I didn't realise I was still muted. Oh dear, last night when I was with Ash, talking with Ash, she thought I'd muted and I hadn't muted. I don't know what's going on. But now tonight it's Comfort's turn to have issues. Hopefully she'll be back with us in a minute anyway, guys.
Yes,
Hello
thank
everyone.
you.
Hello everyone.
Thank you and welcome. We see you, Saraswati Dabana. We see you. We are going to wait for Sister Comfort. She's the one who knows what she has down for us.
Oh, she's calling me.
Okay.
One moment.
So we
Let
really
me mute.
appreciate you, Lucy Konadu. We appreciate you. Ndabia Zeng, we welcome you. Welcome. I'm sure you are very excited from yesterday. That was epic, epic, epic. Lily Lane, welcome. Good to have you here. Pranzajit Biswas, we are excited to have you here as well. Ndabizeng Modise, we appreciate having you here. Let me hear what Sister Anita has to say. She has spoken to Sister Comfort. Anything I need to know?
Just that we need to go ahead and she's going to do her best to get back in as soon as she can. So we just need to go ahead. Okay. So shall I start with my excitement from last night?
Yes, we are going to give you a chance to share your excitement today so that we can all see as we wait. Go ahead.
Well, wow. I mean, all we can all say is wow, wow, wow. I mean, it was amazing, wasn't it? It was amazing for more than one reason for me. You know, last Sunday marked my 5-year anniversary, and so last night was just amazing for me to be able to be on with Ash and be able to have that opportunity. But yeah, I mean, look at everything that we got last night. You just he never ceases to amaze us, does he? You know, I mean, 5 years I've been here, and it just gets better and better and better all the time. And you know, I mean, obviously, we've got a lot we can say tonight, but just to start off with, you know, let's just say the amount of information we got given last night. I can't imagine anybody is not absolutely mega excited right now for O Connect. We've, you know, the Mastercard debit card. That's another amazing thing. I love, and we'll probably speak more about this a bit later on, but I love the Omedia AI avatar of yourself. I just love that. I've been looking at things like that recently anyway, and so that really excited me to hear about that. Then we have the O coin. There's just so much. So I think we're going to probably get a chance to speak about all of those this evening, aren't we? So yeah, great to be here. Anyway, okay, she's back.
Thank you so much, Sister Anita, for sharing your experience from yesterday. Welcome to the world of living, Sister Comfort. Good to have you back. We were just summarizing, trying to share the experience from yesterday. And Sister
yes,
Anita has shared her experience, what she got from yesterday. I will go next and share, and then you can come in and take the ball back to your hands.
Yeah,
So I
sure.
was also very excited yesterday. I was actually blown away. Oh my goodness. Talk about the avatar. Anita says, right now, those who make videos, we subscribe and we pay to use avatars to do some of our videos. But now our own media is going to provide this, and this is going to literally change how communication is done. This is a game changer. That was a surprise. I did not see it coming. I was not prepared for it, but it got me excited. Another thing is the mobile apps. As we know, we have so many of our brothers and sisters around the world who are not able to access our meeting in All Connect because, as we know, All Connect is a heavy application, the web version that we have. But going to have mobile apps, which means you can do your meeting from anywhere in the palm of your hand. That is a game changer. And then another shock again, he dropped yesterday. As we know, before we were talking about 250 to 300 to subscribe and on or connect. Again, he dropped another ball that was mind blowing by reducing the cost to what he said. I encourage everybody to go listen to the recordings streamed on YouTube channels here for yourself. And then you go to the back office and the OES, because I see some numbers flying around, some not close to what Mr. Ash said. So I'm not going to share everything, but I'm just blessed. And more importantly, is the value that everything that is being done is going to bring to humanity. Is what just gets to my heart. Back to you, Sister Comfort.
All right, thank you. I don't know whether you are giving it back to me as me being your one of your panelist member. Who's running the show tonight? Is it you or myself? I don't know. So everybody should be flexible. Maybe Anita will end up being the one running this show. Who knows? So see who is here, guys. Our dear sister Ava Dias. This is 2 a.m., guys. This lady is crazy. Let's bring 100 more people to just watch because our sister is here. She can't sleep, glowing. Thank you, sister, for joining. And of course, we are just sharing our excitement. What was your wow moment of yesterday, Avadias? Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Sister Comfort and Sister Gladys, and who else is there?
Anita, that's
So,
Anita.
Anita, hi, Anita. It's what I should say. Yes, sleep is now absolutely. Uh, it's something that we cannot even think of. It's the excitement is so much that cannot even imagine that what we are going through, and it's really nice that we have a person like Mr. Ash Mufara who has given us such a beautiful platform, and he does so much for us that I I personally feel that he's a wonderful, wonderful person, and like I always tell him, he's an angel sent from heaven for us, for humanity, because he's doing so much for the world, so much, and he thinks about each and every one of us that we don't even some of us don't realize what he's giving actually. And so the excitement goes on, that when I was listening to everything last night, means for us it was again night yesterday, so it was pretty late, all night being awake. So being in the Asian part of town, the world, so it's so much. It was like, sleep is gone, though eyes are burning. We don't want to, don't I want to sleep but can't sleep. It's that sort of a thing, that excitement is there. And you feel that, oh my gosh, if I go to sleep, am I missing out on something? That uh, you just wonder what is really happening, and then you feel that thing. And then not only that, then got to meet Mr. Ash again at the Roblin show, and I sat with it was very kind of Rob and Lynn to invite me, because they completed a year today. So it was their first anniversary, and it was absolutely fun. And especially to see a CEO, I also put up on my Facebook page, where can you find a CEO who sits with his people and he's got such a playful attitude, and such a cute way of ways about him. He just loves to interact with people. He loves his people to the max. You can see that. And
Exactly.
I just enjoyed myself with that time
Correct.
period with him. So it was absolutely fabulous. I don't have anything much about the products, because I really don't want to think, because the excitement is there too much, and we're waiting to see what is going to happen again next. So I'll
Ex-
pass it over on to you, Comfort,
Comfort.
and
Yeah,
thank you
yeah.
for having me here.
I know. Thank you so much for joining. And guys, I don't know who is to apologize here, me or the system. However, I still apologize for disappearing. And of course, I'm always surrounded by very powerful and supportive family members. Anita could do it. Gladys could do it. Anybody could do it. So we could not go without having this show run this evening. So, me too. I was. I don't know where to start from. Other like you are saying, the day prior to Friday, I was telling Sister Gladys that I don't envy you at all, because your whole work today is going to be on passive, on passive, on passive. So, so it was really fun. And when you look at all of those things, some of us who can't stop being on video, when you look at the avatar, you are like, all right, Sister Gladys, remember yesterday I was planning with Sister Fumi, say, all right, when you come back from Germany, you and Sister Gladys have to plan how to run the show while I'm away, because we can't keep this place mute for 1 week. But then imagine what we're going to do with the avatar. We just record a few stuff and keep, just to keep it going, because it has to be warm every day and stuff like that. Guys, we're not saying that we're not becoming live, because it's more interactive and more interesting when we're here and we talk to ourselves. No. But sometimes when there is need for it, why not go for it? And it's so professional. I was just like, oh my God, why? I'm just, again, you ask yourself, am I really part of this? Yes, you are. A lot of stuff, the Mastercards just popping from where we did not expect, the KYC so easy to do, to go through. And I was worried about my people, about us. This way I'm not really bothered, but people back home and stuff like that, there are few stuff that are not really very common in my part of the world. So when you see it just appear and it looks like as simple as ABC, you're just like, oh, thanks be to God. So a lot is happening, but I will use this opportunity. I don't know if you ladies did, but let's go back to even congratulate the people who won
Oh
the
yes,
prizes. I
yes,
think it's worth mentioning, right? So
absolutely.
yes, so go for it, Avadayas. You want to send a word to them or just comment on the whole exercise itself from start to yesterday where it ended. Let's discuss that, guys.
In fact, the people were from the winners were from uh, four yeah, three different places, or four, yeah,
Yeah, it
four
was three,
different
about three
places.
different
Because from India there were two,
yes,
that is from
Croatia, I think. So,
Czech
Philippines.
Republic.
No,
Czech
Philippines.
Republic was one.
Morocco.
Czech was one, and Philippines is one, and
oh yeah,
the one
Morocco.
who really won was from Morocco. So it's really wonderful that they, I'm so happy that they got it. Congratulations to all of them. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, each one deserves whatever they're getting. So I would say the goodness of Mr. Ash Mafara's heart, that he has given so much, and he really like when I don't know if anyone seen through the sample cards he was showing us, when he was showing us the sample cards, and in those sample cards, I see my name coming up, and I was like, oh, I didn't expect it. That was like quite shocker for me. And
Mhm.
because the tech team had asked him to give out names of his head, and then he randomly gave about 12 to 15 names, and amongst them he just gave out my name, I guess, because that was easy to remember or something like that.
Listen, Ash is a
But it was
genius.
funny.
Forget it. Ash can call the names of the 1.5. I believe
Yeah,
Ash can do anything
never.
because
Anyways, I would like really to congratulate these five from these four countries, five
yes,
people. That God bless them, and I hope they do well
exactly,
further
exactly.
down, and keep
Yeah.
working on Ash's dreams.
Hmm, exactly.
They,
So,
yeah.
Anita, many people kept saying, which CEO does this and stuff like that. So, what is the significance of this thing that Ash did, and what does it mean in the eyes of the world? This whole exercise, giving out these huge sums of money to people as a CEO.
Okay, well, in my opinion, I mean, obviously, it's not just about being generous and
Mm-hmm,
showing to be a generous CEO of a wonderful company. I mean, of course, it does do that. Um, it's also about, I mean, obviously, it's helping people along the way.
mm-hmm,
Okay, while we've been waiting to launch, our paid products and everything else. But it's really marketing, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, the more people that are clicking on and watching the video and commenting and sharing, it's just literally about branding. It's about getting our name out there. He's very, very clever. I've always said Ash, is, yes, he is an angel, but he's a genius as well. And he's just amazing. He knows what he's doing, and everything that's doing, it's sharing and sharing and sharing. It's bringing more and more people into the ecosystem, which will eventually be shared out amongst the founding members. So it's very, very clever marketing, but equally it's also displaying Ash and ONPASSIVE for what they are, real kind-hearted, genuine, Ash is here to help people, and that's exactly what he's doing. And it was wonderful to see again the main winner there giving back, 1,000 back to Oh Bless. It's just a wonderful feeling because everybody, we're just one big family, and we're all behind Ash all the way with everything. And just at the oh bless in itself as well. What Ash is doing while all this has been building, and it's taken this time to build, we're still out there feeding the homeless and the hungry. We're doing that through oh bless. He's still out there giving away things to help his staff. People have had cars and phones and laptops and things like that, and now there's this. Yesterday was $21,000 giving that away. Anyone could have entered that. It's not just founding members. Anyone could have taken part in that. So easy. All they had to do was watch the video, comment, share. It's not difficult. You didn't even have to spend a penny to be able to be in it, and you've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? So, yeah,
yep,
that's
yep,
my take on it.
exactly. So, oh, sorry, there's this annoying feedback, guys. So, yeah, sure. Thank you, Anita. And Sister Gladys, would you like to add anything at all to that? Or it's up to you if you want us to move on.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. I'm just here thinking, my two sisters have really explained the in depth, but I'm here thinking, you can fight somebody, but you cannot fight a movement. You
Hmm.
can fight somebody, but you cannot fight a good heart. And looking at the founder the affiliate who gave back $1,000, means he has learned something. We have seen Ash give before, before going commercial. And you see this person giving back $1,000. I'm sure he could use that, but he decided to give back to the mission of ONPASSIVE. And that's what ONPASSIVE stands for. And seeing, the outcome of it, or the end result of it, to me, is what is the most important thing. You have said about giving the opportunity. This exercise also gave the opportunity to the entire world. Anybody who came across it and was willing to create an email without giving a credit card information, without paying for it, had an opportunity to step into the OES to explore what it is. It's not a trap, because as an affiliate who wants to leave, they could still delete the account and go. So this is an opportunity that was made available to all. This just reminds me of the mission of ONPASSIVE, and makes me even fall in love more with it. You can fight a company, but you cannot stop a movement. And even if this winner from Morocco, the one who gave back, even if he lives on passive for some reason, he already has that in his heart, the act of giving. For many, giving brings joy to the heart. For many, giving is compassion. And for me as a believer, I strongly believe that it's in giving that I receive. So I'm very, very grateful about the whole exercise, leave alone putting ONPASSIVE in front of the eyes of anybody who will come across the Win with ONPASSIVE exercise. So it's a lot that we can just talk on the exercise, probably a topic of its own. Back to you, Sister Comfort.
I think so too. That's a whole topic of its own if we really want to, because I just feel like to chip in something here, because when you go back, we all are one family, but sometimes some people practice one thing and the other. For those of us who believe in the Bible, not in any way preaching, you can say unpassive is divine. You can see it, because even discussing with people, I say unpassive is spiritual, whether you like it or not, because even Ash himself, he will tell you that even me, I am Ash, I can't stop unpassing, because it's way beyond his, management. Everything he says except God. And when you see the way people are giving back, those who have won, even our sister of last time, even the brother of yesterday, what do they give back? 1/10. It represents something that happens in the Bible. When you're blessed, you give 1/10 of that thing back. So that's just it. When you look at it, you go round and round and come back. You say this thing is beyond human reasoning, beyond human understanding. That's why I understand even Sister Gladys when it says it's just unstoppable, full stop. That's unpassive for you. So it's just a wonderful thing, and we believe that it's already changing the world before it's out there in the world, whether we like it or not. That's how personally I look at it. So Anita, my sister, we have been here for a while, and we love you so much and cherish you. Yesterday, I was like, oh, she's here, and so on. And you were sharing your story. I was going to start by congratulating you for going on for 5 years and for telling us all about it yesterday in front of Ash and all of that. I was just going to say congratulations. Some of us have been here just for 3 years, but it feels like we've been there forever. So just to share experience too, because some people are just popping it now in right now, and what they want is like, when are we, but you have been on for 5 years, and we know what you do right here at the background and all of those. What has kept you moving, and how do you feel now, how far we have gone?
Okay, well, I did say to Ash yesterday, it's such a shame. That was my moment, and it got a bit ruined. I got frozen and all sorts. Maybe I'll get another chance. But what has happened really is, because there's been so much. There's been fun. There's been excitement, but there's been education as well. And I think that's the thing. If you're engaged, if you're fully engaged, there's been so much to have been had from being here. I mean, the motivation of just seeing this launch isn't enough. But it's also, I've learned so much. I mean, there's these webinars that we're doing, but just even about, like I said yesterday, just about AI. I mean, it wasn't something that interested me, before on passive, before Ash came along. And now, as I said yesterday, it's sort of like as you're looking at different things, the more pops up. So I don't know if you noticed this, but when you're on Facebook, again, that is AI. It looks at what you're looking at. So now, all the time. And so all these things to do with avatars and stuff keep popping up. And I just keep looking, and then chat GPT, and it writes stuff for you. And the avatar thing I think is amazing. And you can even have an avatar of yourself, and it's a lot more money. But like I said yesterday, I won't go into that. That's another company's product. But it is amazing. So I just think if people really, really engaged, they would learn so much. I mean, even just going into the blog, there's an amazing amount of information in there. And I just think that excites me the more and more I've learned along the way. I mean, I haven't done video. I did do a video once, which Ash, did really like. But I don't really do that, and I do want to, and I think maybe I will do more. It's probably just because I said yesterday after about 25 takes or something, because I just can't remember things. So an avatar would be great for me. But then again, I probably just need to learn to pause, say a bit more, pause again, something like that. So it's all these things that it does for people, I know that there's other people that have they've come out of their shell. They've done things they would never do before, out of their comfort zone. And that we've got to thank Ash for that, and all the other people, not just Ash, but the founders, the founding members that we've all come to know and love, and they've encouraged, and they've done everything to help. So it's basically preparing people. And what's not to love about that? The whole 5 years, sure, there's been some ups and downs and some, along the way, but mostly it's just been fun, exciting, educational, and rewarding. Even now, without having earned a penny, it's been so rewarding. So that's what's kept me going. That's why I'm here. Love, I know they didn't want us to say it yesterday, but love Ash, love on passive. I don't want to be anywhere else. What I've seen all the way from day one, nothing's ever changed. Day one, from hearing that video, that's all we had back then, 2 videos with Ash, and nothing's ever changed. That he was here to change people's lives. And I heard him say something the other day. I think he said, it wasn't last night, it was the other day. It's about, we're for the people, by the people, and that's it. I've never, ever worked for anywhere or been amongst any other company like this. So it's just that belonging as well, isn't it? It's that family feeling, that sense of belonging, and just knowing that what we've got coming to us is absolutely amazing. And I can honestly say, no, it really was not about the money for me. Yes, of course, we were all looking to earn money, but it wasn't. It was about all of it, all of this. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing 5 years. I've loved it.
I think I agree with you, because I know your passion, and I just know how sweet the journey has been too, because the learning, the family that we have made, and all of those, that's priceless. You can't buy that for any amount of money at all. So back to you, my sister Ava. Yesterday, one of the videos that I showed us was when they were distributing boxes of food to people out there, and you came to mind. So when you saw it, what came to mind? Because when I saw that, I remembered you doing the same back in Bangladesh. So when you saw that, what were you thinking at that moment? Oh, I need to help on mute.
Okay. Um, yes, you're right. When I seen the distribution, when Ash said no, we had an extra uh, couple of packets, and then after that, when they show the video and he's distributing, and immediately, the flashback was, I'm over there. So I said I would have loved to have been there doing this. So it is, you can see, I mean, his vision is kind of rubbing off on most people, you see. Like he, the people who were there, uh, like is we are his hands and feet. He cannot be in all the places at the same time, so he's made us to go there and think. So I was thinking that once we start, I mean, I would so much enjoy doing this on a larger scale, you know, giving out to people and trying to a little bit trying to fill in their lives and bring a little happiness and bring a little smile to their faces, and to see them, go forward, and like I want to stand by each and every person, like whoever I meet is really in need of help, that I can go, okay, this is for you. I can do it without thinking, you know. Now I do it, it's with a little restrictions. But that time there will be no restrictions because I know that I have full and plenty and I can give out also full and plenty where people will be happy. I mean, what are we here on earth for? When you live for others, you really live a life of
Right.
fulfillment.
That's
So
powerful. If you live for others, you live a life of fulfillment. That's very true. Like the Bible would say, blessed is the hand that giveth than the one that taketh. I think that's it's going all in line. So I really appreciate that. So, Sister Gladys, I'm just happy because the small plates or boxes of food, it's just like a teaser or an appetizer because the real thing is coming here. The package is actually that of empowerment. That's what we know and stuff. So I don't know whether you want to comment on this angle or you have some other thing, but then know that this is the last round we are making, and then we'll have, so that we'll round up and end
Thank
with
you so
this
much,
discussion.
Sister Comfort. I believe that giving is a good act, it's a good gesture, it's a good sign, and it's a good lifestyle. Giving indeed is a lifestyle. uh, when you get used to being a generous person, to being compassionate, caring about your next neighbor, being aware and sensitive to people's needs, uh, you develop a lifestyle. And when you develop a lifestyle, when you are moved to do something, if you do in a small scale, like now what we saw Sister Eva is doing and many are doing, when you have the resources to do more, it will be easier to do. And honestly, with all that we have seen happening in ONPASSIVE, beginning with Mr. Ash Mufare, our brother, what he has done, if someone has not learned until now, if nothing has registered, then I will say it's not too late, but you have a long way to go. So I think, when we give, people give at different levels, and people's uh, call is different from one person to another, or people's passion is different from one to the other. Some may be called to feed people. Some may be called to educate children. Some probably have been called to empower families to own businesses. But on passive gives us that field, you know, to know what you've been called for, to find your purpose and just run with it. We have everything that we need within to enable us to thrive. And I believe that we are limitless as long as we identify what our passion is individually and corporately, because we have all blessed that is really going, to bring us together. We have already seen two affiliates do it. We have seen our CEO do it. We have seen the company do it. So why not? Why not be part of the movement of uplifting humanity? I mean, if we just want to discuss that topic, again, Sister Comfort, a topic for another day. But I leave it there. Back to you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So, Anita, your last word as well.
Okay, I just think, with going back to what I was just saying a moment ago, you asked me what's kept me going 5 years. look, all I can say to people out there now, I'm sure those who are watching this are engaged founders, but if you know founders that are not engaging, try it now. Now is the time, to really, really. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. I understand that, but just get it out there now. This is so exciting. This is the time everyone needs to open their eyes now, wake up, and be ready, because Ash is ready for us. Are we ready for him? And I just think everyone now needs to kind of realize where we're at, and where we've been waiting. We've been waiting, 5 years, and I don't want to say waiting, because like I said, a lot's been happening in that time. And you often think, don't you, when you look at our products, and you think there are some companies, they take 5 years to bring one product to the public. And people don't really know about it because they're not founding members, they're not engaged with the CEO. They're just not told about it. So suddenly you just see a new product's out. Oh, look, here it is. There's the CEO, that's the company, and he's making his money. That's not what we're all about. So, yes, it's been 5 years, but look what's being built in that time. And so people that haven't been engaged, it's time to get engaged, because, get updated, get engaged. We're here, and here's to the next 5 years and beyond.
Yes, sure. Thank you. Thanks so much. Let me try to mute. Yes. So, guys, whoever is watching us, be it live now on Facebook, on YouTube, know that this is a wonderful opportunity. Sometimes we join businesses because definitely and obviously and naturally because we want to make ourselves better, our lives better. But ONPASSIVE is that place where the moment we step in, you are like, oh, all right, I'm done already and I'm going in now. I'm actually I'm pushing my leg deeper in because it's more of other people. So, one, if you are that person who is looking around to get a business of your own, something that will make you a boss of your own, to control by yourself and stay where you are and do stuff just from the comfort of your phone, your laptop, we have it all here. If you are somebody who is already self-sufficient, you have enough for your family and your extended family. However, you are troubled because you can't watch the neighbor down the road go without food and you don't have that much to extend to them, be it time wise, financial wise, or anything, the place is here. And so, if you want to give it a try, ONPASSIVE registration is 100% for free. And so we always recommend that if you are listening to us all the time or you listen for the first time and you find it interesting, there are links everywhere. We run on 7 YouTube channels, we run on Facebook Live. Click on any link. There are QR codes everywhere on social media. If you see a QR code with ONPASSIVE on it, scan that code. If somebody is talking to you about ONPASSIVE, listen to them. Let them give you a link to join, because the moment you join in, your plan is obviously to better yourself. But the moment you get in there, you're like, all right, I am up to changing the life of everybody within my community. How does that sound? So go for it. Ask us questions, be it in the chat section on Facebook Messenger. We are happy to help you join the movement if you have the heart for helping people and, of course, making yourself better first. So, guys, we love you. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet or you're joining for the first time. Click on the bell because we love being here every day. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Sister Ava. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Gladys. And see you guys soon, guys. Thank you. Bye.